Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome to a trade recap. I haven't done one of these in a little while, to be honest. I am in the process of making my 100K video this week, so watch out for that. I have a lot more time this week, so I'm going to try and put a lot of time and effort into that video. But yeah, trade recap today. Super unfortunate I got stop rated. It's a pretty easy lesson. Don't over risk. But yeah, here we go. So, top down. I definitely followed my rules today. I really just wanted to. What was I gonna say? I'm really trying to take one trade a day, take a quality setup. I believe I did so today. I just had a very unfortunate. I'll show you. So coming into the day, to be honest, I was pretty neutral. Okay, and I'll tell you why. NQ was pretty heavily bullish on the high time frame at least, and honestly, so was ES. Like, sorry. ES and NQ were quite bullish. We had this 4 hour inverse. The thing with ES was we hadn't taken this high yet, and we were inside this 4 hours, still respecting it. So regardless, though, kind of neutral. But we did have this SMT in play, this high time from SMT, and we had this unfilled 4 that I still think is going to be my draw on liquidity. So coming into the day, I just wanted to see, again, manipulation. Like, same thing every time. I want to see manipulation on, like, the 5 or 15 minute. And we get that. So coming out of market open, it's so unfortunate, actually. It's fine. Coming out of market open, we had this nice move up. The thing was, we don't have a very large liquidity sweep, so we kind of just sweep these internal swing highs, sorry. But we are delivering off this 1 hour gap, so we have this 1 hour gap as a key level. That's a big reason why I took this trade. We have this 1 hour key level, and we also have this 15 minute, like, key level, but 15 minute gap here. So we are delivering off this, plus the 1 hour. And we do have, like, low time frame liquidity sweeps of this LR. Now, all I'm looking for, again, is the highest time frame inversion. And we get this 1 minute inversion off this nice high open, low close. So to confirm a bearish bias, what do we want to see off market open? Or like a 4 hour candle like the 4 hour P03, or anything really. What do we want to see? We want to see a high open and a low close, and that's exactly what we get on the 1 minute time frame. So I enter off this, and here is where things get unfortunate. I'm on NQ. I risked one contract, and my stop loss was already about, as you can see, 1,200. So already very heavy risk. If I were to, like, ideally, if I had my stop loss, or ideally where you want to place your stop loss, you want to place it at swing highs, or, you know, things that are protected. So this would be a 1 minute intermediate high. Sorry, I feel like really congested right now. This would be a 1 minute intermediate high, meaning this high should be somewhat protected. That being said, I would have been risking almost my full account here of $2,000. So what did I look for? So I would have been risking like almost $2,000 my whole account. So what should you do is you should go to MNQ and lower your contracts. That's what I'm going to be doing coming into tomorrow, because I now have to risk only 500 tomorrow. But what should you be doing? Or what was the next best thing I thought? Because I didn't want to put my stop loss all the way up here. We have this 1 minute BISI, or not 1 minute. We have this 1 minute BPR, kind of, not really. We don't really. It doesn't really line up, but I guess we have this 1 minute fair value gap. And also, I've been learning OTE. We had this, like, golden pocket. I did not think we were going to reach the 7.9. I thought we were going to, the 6.2 or the 7.05 was going to send us lower. And actually, once we tapped into this, it's like golden pocket zone. I don't know if you guys are familiar with OTE. Once we tapped into this right here, I put my stop loss already was like around here, but I put it at this 7.9 level. It actually was a little higher to begin with, and I probably would have been saved. But I put it directly at the 7-9, and we ended up ticking me. I top ticked it, and then we just ended up delivering straight to my T. This isn't. Well, this was my TP for the trade. The reason being, this would have been 1500, so it would have been the consistency rule. To be fair, I probably would have hit trailing stop if I actually was targeting. I probably would have actually been targeting this low. But this was for 1500. This was 75 points for 1500, so this would have been my full TP. So very unfortunate. Like, literally one tick, my stop loss. One like top tick my stop loss. But at the end of the day, I had the correct bias. I called the correct move. The one thing, okay, the two things that were bad with this trade, I would say, are the fact that we don't have a very high time frame liquidity sweep. Okay, we only have this kind of low time frame internal liquidity sweep. That being said, we do have the 1 hour key level, which is big, but we don't have a high time frame liquidity sweep. And also, well, also the 1 minute was not looking good. But to be fair, when I entered the trade, it was only here. It wasn't looking like terrible. And then yeah, just pretty poor stop loss slash risk management. Definitely always try to have your take profit at somewhere that is going to be protected. The obvious thing would be swing highs, swing lows. Because as you can see, my whole idea with this 1 minute for value gap lining up with OTE, we did end up respecting it, but before we ended up respecting it, we came up and tapped this 7-9 level. So little unfortunate. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's an eval. I lost 1,000 on it. It's not a big deal. What's more important is I had the correct DOL. I had the correct idea. I had the correct bias. Just not a very good stop loss, but it is what it is. That's pretty much all I got for the day. Tomorrow is CPI, so that'll be, we'll see what's good with that. CPI at 6:30. So yeah. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.